Boston College Pep Band has about 120 members, and at each performance we have about 30 members. So you bring the excitement to the arena on game day. Whatever's happening on the ice or on the court, the Pep Band is really the ensemble that brings that excitement. The entire Boston College community really gets behind the Pep Band. You know, they really enjoy our performances at all the games. Rehearsal commitments really aren't that much. We have rehearsal maybe once every other week in the fall semester, a little less in the spring semester. But Pep Band's more about performing with the ensemble.
Basically how it works is we ask for members to come to at least one game per week, which a lot of the times for BC students is something that they would want to do anyway. Like a ton of people want to go to a hockey game on Friday night.
Pep Band is unique in the way that at each performance we have a different ensemble performing, just different members at each different game.
You might stand to someone that you've never met. You might be a freshman, and one day you stand next to one of your freshman friends. One day it might be a senior, and that's just a really cool way to kind of get to know and talk to kids that you might otherwise have not met. It's like a very diverse, very mixed environment, which is really cool.
In the Pep Band, we have
piccolos, alto sax, tenor sax, mellophone, trumpet, trombone, baritone, sousaphone.
Keyed bass, so if you play piano, you can join the Pep Band and play the keyed bass. We have a synthesizer, and any type of auxiliary percussion, cowbells, cymbals, anything you could think of. So really anybody can join the Pep Band. It doesn't matter what instrument you've already played, you can definitely have a spot in the Pep Band. In the Boston College Bands Department, you have the opportunity to learn any instrument you want.
Pep Band was actually great because it gave me a lot of practice to kind of slowly learn and practice those skills.
The different performance opportunities that you have approximately once a week will definitely allow you to hone your skills at whatever instrument you want to learn. And there are definitely many opportunities for you to do that in the band's program. So conductors are basically the leaders of the Pep Band. Anyone can be a conductor. There are about 2 or 3 rehearsals prior to actual game day where you would learn all the nuances of being a conductor and how to lead the Pep Band. We have approximately 20 to 25 different conductors at any one time, and at each game we tend to have 2 or 3 conductors so that it's not all on one person, that they get to share the work. But it's a great experience to do that in the Pep Band. A lot of the students in Pep Band have also done marching band in the fall.
It kind of makes a lot of sense. We use a lot of the same tunes. We both play at sports. It's a really great way to keep playing all year. I always find that when I come back to marching band, I come back a lot better because I've practiced all spring. One of the really cool things about playing at games is how much the fans get involved. We actually have one kid who's about 6, and he comes to every single game with his dad.
He brings his recorder, sometimes he even conducts, and he's really awesome. His name's Andres.
He talks to us about school and songs and things that he likes. So it's just a really cool environment to kind of get involved in talking to members of the community that you might not otherwise be. One of the biggest perks of being in Pep Band is that you don't have to buy tickets for any of the games. Even if you aren't scheduled to play at that particular game, you can still go for free. So I've never paid for a BC sports game in my entire life.
The best part about Pep Band is definitely the travel experiences that you get at the end of the year. Depending on how well the teams do during the year, they might move on to postseason tournaments. Now, me personally, I've been to Philadelphia, Minneapolis, Duluth, Minnesota. There's a men's ACC tournament in Greensboro, North Carolina. They're moving that tournament to New York. So there are all these different opportunities at the end of the year for the Pep Band to travel with the team.
I've traveled something like 14 or 15 times, which is never something I expected to do from being a tuba player, but it's actually really cool and really, really fun.
So coming to college it's scary. You know, you're leaving your house for the first time, and you're on your own for the first time, and you're going to have a lot of free time. So joining any of the band's programs, ensembles, is a great way to make friends, it's a great way to stay involved, and it's a great way to stay active on campus in campus activities. Playing at these games with all your friends is always a lot of fun, getting to root on the teams for Boston College, the hockey team, the basketball teams, whether we play for Boston after we score, or we play shipping up to Boston. That really brings the excitement to the crowd, and that's a really fun experience.